Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Wong, and today we have a killer one for you guys today. It is unfortunately raining, but the show must go on because we have something that's absolutely insane. This is arguably one of the craziest cars that we have out here in Australia. And guys, this is it. This is a 1972 Ford XY, and this thing is absolutely crazy. I don't even know how to describe this car, but it is Australia's most insane drift car. An XY, a drift car? What? What even is this? This is so sick. I've never seen anything quite like it. And as well as that, guys, there is something underneath the bonnet in this car that you would not believe. It actually blows my mind. And there's not just one crazy thing, there is two. And we are at none other than Mackie's garage. So let's go and see where this gentleman is.
Hi guys.
Hey brother, how are you, man?
Welcome
Good to meet you.
Crib.
Good to see you. This is Mackie's crib or garage. This is where all the action happens.
Mack's garage.
That's it, man. Can you tell us a little bit about this insane XY?
This XY was based on what is going to be grabbing towards sponsors. 5 years later, it wasn't really working that well. I was just about to give it up, but then all of a sudden something just clicked. Got into the right avenues. People loved the car.
Okay.
Picked up a few sponsors, Tyre, Harrop. So I may as well show you that.
Yeah,
now.
of course. Yeah, definitely show us. So what is it packing underneath the bonnet?
We have got a Holden GM.
A Holden. This isn't a Holden though.
No. This is a Holden LS1.
Wow.
Sporting a 2300 Harrop Supercharger.
Actually insane, guys. What? It's odd to see an XY, a Falcon, with an LS, let alone with a supercharger, right?
And a drift car.
And a drift car, and in an XY, which is arguably one of the most iconic chassis.
Hence the number plate, XY. Why not? Why not drift it? Why not put an LS in it? It just, it fitted. It fitted. Had to be why not.
I feel like, as a result, people would probably think of negative things about you, to put it nicely.
This car has been trolled from day one. Some of the comments that I can't even repeat. I've been told to go take myself other places and all that sort of stuff.
That's kind of sad because no one's done something like this, and because of Mac building it and doing the things that he intended to do it, that's just insane. And huge kudos for you for doing something different.
I gotta be different.
And
gotta stand out.
Exactly. And wait, you did this a while back, right?
This car's been circuiting the track for about 8 years now.
8 years in this form, in this setup. Yep. I just wanted to ask you, and I think what everybody wants to know is, why did you choose an XY apart from the sponsors? Is it something that you always liked, loved?
XY GT Falcon, as a kid growing up, this has been like a dream car. Obviously the car doesn't look like a GT Falcon now. I don't know if Clay can put in a clip now of what it used to look like. This is phase 5. It used to be a patina bomb looking car.
That is insane. So what made you go this color?
Time frame.
This time frame?
Time frame.
Yeah.
Optima Street Challenge is coming up in December.
Okay.
And this was meant to be painted another GT look. I was sick of my shed looking like an absolute rubbish tip, and I couldn't have two cars in there anymore. So quickly bogged it up. And had a few cordials one night and thought I got it was meant to be a camo look.
Oh, you did this yourself?
I painted this myself.
Oh wow.
Went to Bunnings. $99 worth of rattle cans.
That's
and
awesome.
Needless to say, you should wear a mask because I was a little high by the end of it.
I mean, it's just so cool for you to have, I guess, so to speak, the balls to do that to an XY, let alone everything else.
Well, the thing was,
why not?
Why not? It wasn't even that. It was more, it's rattle cans, I can sand it off. I just want the car cleared, like sealed, so the bog didn't fall out of it, and like when I hit the wall the other day. But I wanted the car to like come back out on the track for this event, and we managed to take it out drifting the other week. So it was good to shake the 3.5 years jitters off.
Wow.
I got that comfortable that I was going harder and harder. Ran wide on the one of the entries, and my mate absolutely hates it because he spent a week doing the bog.
Let's just leave that. That's painful to look at, isn't it?
Bit of super glue will fix that. Should be right.
Yeah, take us for a tour around this thing.
All right.
I haven't really seen many XYs, let alone a featured one. But then we've got something like this today, which is
Most
crazy.
common question on this car is the wheels. They are nothing special. They are a 17 by 9 steel wheel. So I can't tell you what the wheel is actually called. I bought them off a mate 8 years ago,
a long time.
and I built the car around the dish. I wanted the JDM
Yeah.
dish with all the flares and all that.
Is this some old school Aussie thing? Because you don't really see
That's definitely muscle car treatment to the T.
I've seen it on like VL turbos.
Yeah,
And,
all the bloody kebab cruisers.
Kebab cruisers.
Yeah, it's definitely a muscle car thing.
I've never been in a car with gauges outside, so that's definitely a first.
Really?
Yeah, definitely a first.
All up here on the pillar and over the dash.
all the JDM style is up on the pillar.
Actually in the dash.
Yeah. So this is the cockpit?
Yep, that's the.
Wow.
I know.
That's cool.
Open it up, check all the
Yeah,
cables
let's
out.
check it out. How do you
So this is what I love.
how do you do this, guys?
This is what I actually
Ah.
love.
It's like an Aston Martin. Yeah.
That is awesome. A few of my JDM mates have done the same thing. Oi, let me in the car. It's like, just open it.
Well, that's awkward. Oh, awesome. Have you got a T56?
T56, so it's basically still the Commodore running here. So interior wise, it was
Full cage.
full race spec. It used to be like the flat grey paint that they used to use.
Okay, yeah.
But predominantly I do cruise this car on the street. So
Street.
I tried the street. No, it is registered.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So we put door cards,
Oh, nice.
put rear seats into it. Tried to, if I got pulled over by the officer.
I mean, why would they pull you over?
Yeah, I know. It's like a meth lab on wheels
I
right
mean,
now.
it makes no sense for them to pull you over. This car's fine.
Yeah, totally legit.
And guys, this has been around for quite a long time, so there's so much footage of this car on YouTube, on his Instagram, on his YouTube, so be sure to check him out if you want to see more of that. But guys, I'm just in awe about everything about this XY. It's just so unique and different to everything else. That's a very loud thud. I like that. They don't make cars like that anymore.
Old school, rubbers and steel and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's just wild. And then you got
Yeah, these are my sponsors, so everyone on the back of the window, this car wouldn't be anywhere it is today. All the boys
yeah, for
and
sure.
my missus and family, like,
Yeah,
this is a family car.
yeah.
It's got all the boys together, beers, pizza, all the stuff in here. We break it, we fix it, repeat, let's do it again, go out, drift it. So,
That's the love of cars, and I think you share that in your XY.
oh, all cars.
All cars,
all
of course.
cars.
Yeah. And that's just insane. I still can't believe this is a drift car at the end of the day.
You got to believe it. You're going to have to come out in it one day, I think. That'll be stage 2 of the video.
Yeah, stage 2, or should we just send it today?
Before we send it, we better send it.
Yeah, I think we should go hit the road.
Yep, why not?
But it's funny because Mack's got another car over here, and it looks pretty stock, right? Is this stock?
Totally, officer. Totally stop.
I feel like when it comes to anything with you, it's
Got to be LS
far
powered.
from stock. Oh, LS.
LS
as
powered.
well.
LS the world, as they say.
LS the world.
This car is my 1968 Ford XT wagon, aka Patsy,
Patsy.
the family trawler. Once again, why not put an LS in another Falcon?
It is such a sleeper. You would not expect this engine in this car.
Absolutely.
That is
love it.
just wild. Let alone this one, and now this one with a blower. How much?
Collect the set.
Yeah, exactly. So how much power does the XY make with that blower? We didn't even talk about it.
No, that one makes 380 kilowatts, or just shy of 500 horsepower out the tyres.
At the tire,
At
so
the tyres.
500 wheel horsepower, 380 kilowatts at the rear wheels.
Tyre shredding
Power. We love that. And how much does this car weigh?
Oh, from factory, I think they're 1250. They're basically a Sylvia.
It looks like a Skyline. Like an old Skyline.
yeah, like a big boat Skyline. It's an R31 plus some.
How is it to drive with all that power?
That's the funny thing about this car, where everyone thinks it's a hard car to drive. If
It's
you
not,
know
is it?
how to drift, the car's easy. It's torque, yeah, it's a weapon. It's an absolute weapon to drive.
Wow.
But then you get in a Jap car, and of course it's a lot better. And I've wanted to turn the tables to a Jap car all the time,
Yeah.
but
But your heart just keeps
I just
going.
love this car.
Yeah, for sure.
All the kids love it, so
No, that's awesome, man.
give the fans what they want.
It's an iconic car and a build unlike anything else. I think it's time we see how it goes, guys.
Better start that tape for a wrap.
Let's do it. Let's go. This thing sounds insane, man. What? It sounds insane. All right, guys, we are now in.
Dang, she's good.
Nice.
Good to roll.
Okay, I've never been in an XY before, so yeah, this will be a first. Is that a scrape?
No. That's a speed up on this closed
Okay.
track.
This is actually insane. Check out the cabin, guys. I actually can't see anything. Is that because you're super tall, or is this?
No, I really need to refix that seat, but I haven't been too lazy, mate. My seat's fine.
You haven't fixed this seat. Am I gonna fly out of here today?
No, it's fully fit.
Oh my. Oh.
Closed road.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What do you reckon?
That was so sick!
Upset everyone.
Oh my lord, guys! What the heck is that? You're an animal! I apologize for my squealing. You're loving it. You're loving
It's
it.
good to see other people's reactions because, I mean, this closed road is very, very sketchy right now.
What is the general reaction
Of other people.
in this passenger seat? Yeah, I'm kind of like
On this
just
track,
processing. Yeah.
it just blows their mind. I do a lot of take people ride for a pro at the events
Yeah.
and keep it reet and all that.
For sure, for sure.
So it's get to see a lot of people who've never been in a drift car or even been in like a fast car. So
Or even in an XY.
or an XY that
And
drifts.
that's me.
What's your impression of being in the XY?
It's so cool. It's so raw, so visceral. On another level, this car is an early 70s car.
Early 70s with a bit of a retro fit.
Exactly. This is hot rod to the max. I love it. And the fact that you do what you were intended to do in this car
Gotta be a drift car.
just blows my mind. So I think something that people want to know is how much does a car like this cost, and like what is it to rebuild or to buy? Because you don't see many XYs. They're super rare, right?
If you're gonna buy one of these, you're probably gonna buy a shell that's rusted out for 15 to 20 grand.
Yeah.
The motor alone's probably gonna be another 10 to 15 grand. Body work, another 10 to 15 grand.
For sure.
You're about, I don't know, this car's probably 100 grand build at the end of the day. And I've broken 5 motors, 4 diffs, 2 gearboxes.
Well, to be honest, there's nothing really quite like this in Australia.
Well, this is a one-of-a-kind XY drift car. It's probably one of the only muscle car
Yeah.
drift cars.
That is actually insane.
We've got Gricey, he's got a VK now, but
Yeah.
he was a bit late to the scene.
It's actually mind-blowing. This thing is actually nutty.
Bit of tyre scrub. Should be right.
Oh man. This has to be the craziest car.
Mate, if this is on the track,
Oh mate,
like a full track, not a closed track,
I wouldn't be here. Let's just be honest here.
this thing will blow your mind.
Thanks so much for this experience.
Thanks for
man.
coming out to check out this old beast, mate. And the
Wow.
car.
Such a sick thing. Wow, I've honestly still lost for words, guys, but I want to say a huge shout out for Mackie for letting me just experience and telling the story about the XY. It is such an iconic car in Australian motoring history. I do apologize about how hard it is to hear me, the rain, everything that's been going on, but the show must go on, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Check out Mackie's channel as well if you want to see some more awesome content with the XY and some other crazy builds that he's got on. And best believe you know it's going to be crazy. Leave a comment. Leave a comment with what you think about the XY. I know there's going to be a huge discussion and debate out there. But guys, as well as that, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.
See you later.